The Green Lantern Corps is a powerful intergalactic police force in the DC universe, harnessing the power of willpower through their iconic green power rings. Created by the enigmatic guardians of the universe, the Corps is tasked with maintaining order across the cosmos, dividing the universe into 3,600 sectors, with each sector assigned at least one Green Lantern. The Green Lanterns wield power rings, regarded as the most powerful weapons in the universe. These rings are powered by willpower, allowing the user to manifest solid energy constructs limited only by their imagination and mental strength. To recharge their rings, members use power batteries, reciting the iconic oath. In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light. The Corps' headquarters, OA, is home to the central power battery, the main source of their energy. Prominent Green Lanterns include Hal Jordan, John Stewart, Guy Gardner, Kyle Rayner, and Kilowog. Each member must possess exceptional willpower and courage, as fear can weaken their constructs. Throughout DC lore, the Green Lantern Corps has faced numerous threats, from Sinestro Corps to cosmic forces like Parallax. Despite facing immense challenges, the Corps remains a symbol of justice and resilience, acting as the universe's guardians against evil forces. The Sinestro Corps, also known as the Yellow Lanterns, is a powerful faction in the DC universe that harnesses the power of fear. Founded by Thale Sinestro, a former Green Lantern who turned rogue, this Corps wields yellow power rings powered by the ability to instill and manipulate fear. Sinestro believed that fear, not willpower, was the key to maintaining order in the universe. After being banished from the Green Lantern Corps, he forged a new corps, recruiting members who could spread terror across the galaxy. Each Yellow Lantern thrives on fear and uses it to dominate and control others. The yellow power rings function similarly to Green Lantern rings, but are fueled by their users' ability to instill overwhelming fear in their enemies. Initially, these rings were vulnerable to Green Lantern energy, but Sinestro overcame this weakness by mastering their power. The Sinestro Corps is headquartered on the planet Cord in the antimatter universe, where the central yellow power battery resides, a powerful beacon of fear energy. Prominent Sinestro Corps members include Arkillo, Karate Kid, and Lyssa Drac, with Sinestro himself serving as the group's most dangerous figure. The Corps has frequently clashed with the Green Lantern Corps, particularly during the infamous Sinestro Corps War, a massive conflict that shook the DC universe. Fueled by fear and ruthless tactics, the Sinestro Corps stands as one of the greatest threats to peace and justice in the cosmos, driven by Sinestro's vision of a universe ruled through intimidation and dominance. The Red Lantern Corps is a violent and brutal faction in the DC universe that draws power from the emotion of rage. Founded by Atrocitus, the Red Lanterns harness the destructive force of anger, channeling it through their deadly red power rings. These rings are fueled by intense rage, often from deep emotional trauma, hatred, or loss. The origin of the Red Lantern Corps is rooted in tragedy. After the Manhunters, robotic enforcers created by the Guardians, massacred Atrocitus' home sector, Sector 666, he became consumed by rage and vowed revenge. This fury led him to forge the Red Power Battery, giving birth to the Red Lantern Corps. Unlike other lanterns, Red Lanterns are consumed by uncontrollable rage, which replaces their heart's blood with corrosive red plasma. This plasma can be expelled as powerful energy blasts capable of burning almost anything. The transformation is violent, often driving Red Lanterns to a feral state. Only Atrocitus retains full control over his mind after donning a red ring. The Red Power Rings are powered by the rage entity known as the Butcher, a being that embodies pure anger. The Corps' home planet, Ismalt, is a twisted, blood-soaked wasteland reflecting the wrath that fuels its members. Prominent Red Lanterns include Bleeze, Dex-Star, a rage-filled cat, and Rancor. Despite their violent nature, the Red Lantern Corps has sometimes acted as reluctant anti-heroes, fighting against greater evils when their brutal methods align with justice. The Red Lantern Corps is a powerful, chaotic force driven by vengeance, fueled by anger, and feared throughout the universe for their relentless violence and destructive power. The Blue Lantern Corps is a powerful yet peaceful faction in the DC universe that draws its power from the emotion of hope. Founded by Saint Walker and Ganthet, a guardian of the universe, the Blue Lanterns seek to bring peace, healing, and inspiration to the galaxy. Their power stems from the blue light of hope, a force that thrives on positivity and belief in a better future. The Blue Power Rings are unique in that their true power is unlocked and in proximity to a Green Lantern. While alone, a Blue Lantern Lantern's abilities are mostly defensive. They can generate protective shields, heal injuries, and neutralize harmful effects like rage or fear. However, when near a Green Lantern's willpower, their abilities increase dramatically, allowing them to unleash powerful energy blasts and amplify Green Lantern constructs. The Blue Lantern Corps is headquartered on the planet Autumn, a tranquil and lush world that embodies peace and serenity. Their central power battery radiates calming energy that strengthens the resolve of those nearby. Members of the Blue Lantern Corps are chosen for their unwavering ability to inspire hope in others. Notable members include Saint Walker, the first Blue Lantern, and Brother Worth, a wise and powerful member resembling an elephant. The Blue Lantern Oath reflects their mission of spreading hope in dark times. In fearful day, in raging night, with strong hearts full, our souls ignite. When all seems lost in the war of light, look to the stars, for hope burns bright. The Blue Lantern Corps represents optimism, guiding lost souls and empowering allies. While not as aggressive as other lantern groups, their ability to restore hope and counteract negative emotions makes them vital in the cosmic balance of power. The Indigo Tribe is a mysterious and enigmatic group in the DC universe that wields the power of compassion. Unlike other Lantern Corps, the Indigo Tribe's origins are shrouded in secrecy, and their methods are deeply spiritual. They harness the indigo light of compassion, channeling its power through their indigo power rings and indigo staves. The Indigo Tribe was founded by Indigo One and Abin Sur, Hal Jordan's predecessor as Green Lantern, after Abin Sur saved Indigo One from a life of crime and cruelty. Recognizing compassion's power to reform even the darkest souls, they established the Indigo Tribe as a means to rehabilitate criminals. The Indigo Power Rings allow their users to mimic the abilities of other Lantern Corps by channeling their respective emotional energies. This unique ability makes the Indigo Tribe extremely versatile in battle. However, their rings also force members to feel deep compassion, often against their will, effectively brainwashing individuals into becoming selfless servants of compassion. The Indigo Tribe's home planet, Nock, is a remote and hidden world guarded by powerful illusions. Their central power battery emits a calming aura that reinforces the tribe's strong connection to empathy and understanding. Members of the Indigo Tribe wear tribal attire and speak in a cryptic language known as Indigo, making communication with outsiders difficult. Prominent members include Indigo One, the tribe's leader, and Monk, a loyal and powerful warrior. Their oath reflects their dedication to compassion and understanding. Tor Lorik San, born Nakamur, Natramo Fawn Tornek what you are, Ter Lantern Kerlo Abin Sur, Ton Lek Lek Nock, Indigo. While their methods are unconventional and sometimes controversial, the Indigo Tribe plays a vital role in balancing the emotional spectrum, bringing empathy and mercy to even the darkest corners of the universe. The Star Sapphires, also known as the Violet Lantern Corps, are a powerful faction in the DC universe that wields the power of love. Formed by the Zamran race, the Star Sapphires channel the violet light of love through their violet power rings and violet crystals, using love's intense energy to protect the universe. The Zamrans, once part of the Guardians of the Universe, broke away to embrace love as the ultimate force for peace and harmony. They established the Star Sapphire Corps to spread this belief and combat those who reject or abuse love. The violet power rings are unique in that they can influence emotions, often compelling those consumed by hatred or rage to embrace love. Star Sapphires are chosen from individuals who have experienced great love or heartbreak. Their rings allow them to create powerful energy constructs, project violet energy blasts, and even encase enemies in crystal prisons that force them to reflect on their actions and emotions. These crystalline constructs are one of the most distinct abilities in the emotional spectrum. The Star Sapphires are based on the planet Zamran, where the violet central power battery stands as a beacon of love strength. Key members include Carol Ferris, one of the most notable Star Sapphires and longtime love interest of Hal Jordan, as well as Fatality, a reformed villain turned Star Sapphire. Their oath emphasizes love's enduring power. For hearts long lost and full of fright, for those alone in blackest night, accept our ring and join our fight. Love conquers all with violet light. While the Star Sapphire's power is formidable, their intense focus on love can sometimes lead to obsession and emotional imbalance, making them complex yet vital players in the cosmic struggle for balance. The Orange Lantern Corps, powered by the intense emotion of avarice, greed, is one of the most dangerous and unpredictable factions in the DC universe. Unlike other Lantern Corps, the Orange Lantern Corps is unique in that it is almost entirely dominated by one individual, Larfleeze, also known as Agent Orange. The orange power ring channels the orange light of avarice, granting its wielder immense power. Fueled by greed, this ring allows Larfleeze to absorb the identities and consciousness of those he kills, transforming them into constructs made of orange energy. These constructs are spectral representations of his victims, bound to his will and forever serving as his minions. Larfleeze's greed is so powerful that he refuses to share his power with others, ensuring that he alone wields the full might of the Orange Lantern Corps. The only exceptions are his army of orange constructs, which act as an extension of his will. The Orange Lantern Corps is headquartered on the desolate planet Okara in the Vega system, where the Orange Central Power Battery resides. This battery amplifies Larfleeze's obsessive need to claim anything he desires, making him nearly unstoppable. The orange light is so consuming that its users become obsessed with hoarding power, wealth, and territory. Despite his selfish nature, Larfleeze is a complex character. His overwhelming greed isolates him, yet his sheer power makes him a formidable force in the cosmic landscape. The Orange Lantern Oath reflects this obsession with ownership and control. What's mine is mine and mine and mine, and mine and mine and mine, not yours. The Orange Lantern Corps stands as a twisted embodiment of greed's corrupting influence, with Larfleeze wielding its power like a cosmic dragon hoarding treasure, fiercely guarding what he believes is his. The Black Lantern Corps is a terrifying and sinister force in the DC universe, powered by the dark energy of death itself. Unlike other Lantern Corps that draw from emotions, the Black Lanterns are fueled by the absence of life, spreading fear, despair, and destruction wherever they go. The Black Lantern Corps was created by Necron, the cosmic embodiment of death, who sought to eliminate all life and return the universe to a state of cold, eternal silence. The Corps' power stems from the Black Central Power Battery, which resides in a shadowy realm called the Land of the Unliving. Black power rings are unique in that they do not choose living beings. Instead, they resurrect the dead as twisted, zombified versions of their former selves. These reanimated beings, known as Black Lanterns, are driven by a relentless hunger to extinguish the emotional spectrum by consuming the hearts of the living. The rings can detect emotions like love, fear, and rage, allowing Black Lanterns to target those who radiate strong feelings. During the infamous Blackest Night event, the Black Lantern Corps unleashed chaos across the universe, raising countless deceased heroes and villains as mindless soldiers under Necron's command. Key figures resurrected as Black Lanterns included Aquaman, Martian Manhunter, and Firestorm. The Black Lantern Oath reflects their grim purpose. The blackest night falls from the skies. The darkness grows as all light dies. We crave your hearts and your demise. By my black hand the dead shall rise. The Black Lantern Corps stands as a chilling reminder of death's inevitable grip. Their presence threatens the very balance of life itself, making them one of the most dangerous forces in the DC universe. The White Lantern Corps is a rare and powerful faction in the DC universe that embodies the force of life itself. Unlike other Lantern Corps that draw power from specific emotions, the White Lanterns harness the power of the entire emotional spectrum, symbolizing creation, renewal, and balance. The White Lantern Corps was formed during the events of the Blackest Night, when the cosmic force known as Entity, the living embodiment of life, emerged to combat Necron and the Black Lantern Corps. The white light represents the primal energy that sparked all existence, making it the most powerful force in the emotional spectrum. White power rings grant their wielders unparalleled abilities, including the power to heal, restore life, and manipulate energy on a cosmic scale. They can purge corruption, cure disease, and even resurrect the dead. White Lanterns also possess the combined abilities of all other Lantern Corps, giving them unmatched versatility in battle. To become a White Lantern, one must embrace the full spectrum of emotions and understand the delicate balance between life and death. Notable White Lanterns include Kyle Rayner, who mastered the emotional spectrum to become the first true White Lantern, and Sinestro, who briefly wielded the white light during the battle against Necron. The White Lantern Oath reflects their mission to protect and nurture life. In brightest day there will be light, to cleanse the soul and set wrongs right. When darkness falls, look to the sky. A new dawn comes, let there be light. The White Lantern Corps stands as a force of hope, healing, and renewal, the ultimate counterbalance to the corrupting forces of death and destruction. Their presence serves as a reminder that even in the darkest times, life's light can shine through. The Ultraviolet Corps is a powerful yet sinister faction in the DC universe, representing the hidden destructive force of ultraviolet light tied to the emotion of self-destructive negativity such as hatred, shame, and suppressed emotions. Unlike traditional Lantern Corps, the Ultraviolet Corps operates outside the visible emotional spectrum, tapping into more primal and subconscious feelings. The Ultraviolet Corps is led by the powerful cosmic entity known as the Umbrax, a sentient black sun that moves across the universe, drawing in planets consumed by negative emotions. Umbrax's influence manipulates individuals by feeding on their inner darkness, bending them to its will. Those under its control are branded with the ultraviolet core symbol and gain a ultraviolet power ring. These rings force members to confront their darkest thoughts, weaponizing their suppressed emotions. Unlike traditional lantern core, the ultraviolet power ring doesn't require a conscious choice. Instead, it corrupts its bearer by exploiting their inner turmoil. This makes the ultraviolet core one of the most dangerous lantern factions, as even heroic characters can fall victim to its influence. Prominent figures in the ultraviolet core include John Stewart, a longtime Green Lantern who was briefly corrupted by Umbrax's power, becoming an ultraviolet lantern. Under this influence, Stewart's mind was clouded by his deepest regrets and suppressed rage, showcasing the core's ability to exploit even the strongest will. The ultraviolet core has no known oath like other lanterns, further emphasizing its chaotic nature. As a force fueled by negative emotions and subconscious darkness, the ultraviolet core represents a twisted reflection of the emotional spectrum's power, a force that thrives in shadow and conflict. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more awesome DC content. And if you want to dive deeper into the world of comics, hit that bell icon so you never miss an update.